The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now, Taylor looking deep for Lazard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
That's in the end zone, and now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
21G. East right, no. Turbo 1, high. Shut.
Throwing is Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And he gets this up close to the 40. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Give up the middle with Hall. Open space to the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to add on to his amazing total on the ground this year. That was number 25, closing in on the all-time record. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready, set. Out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Get set. Out.
Tua gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Taylor. The open man is Wilson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Done.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
Here's Taylor. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack. And
now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Just a nominal gain there, up to about the 9-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 5.
20, TX. Go ahead. Set.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. We are through 1. 17-0, the early score. And we're back to South Florida after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Taylor. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
Mike, Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Jets' 40-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Taylor looking to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time, in there for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 17 yards that time for number 17.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the carry, here's Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Scat. Out.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. This one is caught. It's Robert Tonyan. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you've got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Achane. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Number 1, high. Set.
One more time, it's Achane. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Taylor. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 36-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Solo left Zion. That.
Off play action. It's 2. A hit, and he has lost the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Ready. Let's go. Out.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw is Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Now AJ. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard.
Hey, come on, 2.
Brings up
Come on, 2.
2nd
Come on,
and
2.
11 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Corner, long. 21G. Out.
They're going to go. It's Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Brandon Eccles.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They give to Hall. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now, Taylor. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all